Oh, it's fucking annoying again. Gotta remember to do this each week. Possible. Seven. Hello, welcome to week 27 of my vlog. This week's been nuts. It's been utterly insane. Since last Friday when everything went through with the visa, I'm still waiting for the passport back on that. There's been a fair bit of progression. Everything is now boxed up. So I didn't do that around me. I moved them all out of the room because we had a bit of a collapsing situation on the tower of boxes that was behind me last week. 3 a.m. and that was not good. So we moved them around a bit. So everything is now boxed up. The movers are coming on Monday. And today was a big day because today was my final day of my job. Yes, after just over 6 years, I have finally left my job. I actually handed my notice in a few weeks ago, and today was my final day. The humour is not lost on me either, considering today is July 4th, and I'm leaving to go to America. Anyway. Yes, this week has been very busy with work. Lots of tying up loose ends, lots of saying goodbyes to people. These people I've worked with over a number of years, got to know over a number of years, either based in my team over the last 4 years or in the branch where I've worked at for another 4 years, but I've known people longer than that, shorter than that, because of the way things have moved around. And I've been blown away by the generosity and kindness of my teams where I've worked. Been absolutely fantastic, and it's sad to say goodbye to a lot of good people. There are a lot of good people where I work, and I won't name names as to where I work or who they are, but everyone knows whoever I've worked with, and anyone I've worked with really, have been fantastic. I said in my goodbye email today, I joined them 6 years ago, fresh out of university at the age of 23. I've taken a year to actually find a job, and I got this one, approached at the age of 23, my first real job, first grown-up job, and so we began a very big journey to actually learn what it is like in the real world to study and actually put what you've learnt into action. I certainly learnt a lot. Certainly grown over the last 6 years and developed into a much more rounded individual. Taken on lots of different roles, particularly in the last couple of years. Generally more of a, not as much a specialist, but seen as an expert in a field, and being able to deploy very short notice to actually go fix problems that we can actually fix. And in some cases where we may not have the knowledge, but by God we'll give it our best shot and do what we can. So I know I've said this to a lot of people who I've worked with as well, but thank you for the cards, the gifts, everything. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to work with you all. I wish each and every single one of you all of the best in both your future careers and your personal lives. I wish you all the happiness. And for goodness sake, don't work too long, because people who I work with, they put the hours in, they put the effort in, and it shows, because they're pretty much some of the best people at their fields. That's a bit of that. That's enough of that, really. That's it really for this week. Next week's going to be a little different. Next week, the video is going to go up on Saturday. The reason being is that Friday is my final day in the UK, as long as the passport shows up, and I will record it a few days before I leave. However, I will not publish the video until Saturday, early Saturday morning, just before I leave the UK for a few months. That's the sort of plan I have. After that, I will have to wait and see really as to how often I can complete the vlogs. My hope is to complete these every week. Connectivity depending. I gotta go set up a new life, so part of that is setting up internet. Big scary grown up stuff now. So yeah, that's it for this week anyway. As I say, next week will be a bit special, but yeah, I'll speak to you all next week.